What's up, YouTube? Got Aaron here from Team Plays the Days. If I sound tired, I am. It's kind of early in the morning, but today I bring you guys a new deck profile because of the set Solar Strife that was released about a week ago. So the deck I'm going to bring to you guys is the new 5th Omni deck. I've played 5th Omnis for a while now, ever since they first came out. I got rid of the deck and then I got the deck back again. Been playing it ever since. So with their new stuff, they kind of got a pretty great boost. My buddy, we're playing 4 copies of the size 3 arcade. She's kind of the main engine of the deck. She makes us play like Demon Lords. You take a damage, you gauge 1, gain a life, and then if it's your turn, you draw a card. You can call 5th Omni from your hand by paying its call cost, and it becomes a size 0 until it leaves the field. So you basically have multiple size 3s out, or size 3, size 2 out, and it's a size 0. So you have your main boss guys out. And she has double attacking Soul Guard. The card's really solid. She's a good option for the buddy. Next, we're playing 3 copies of the new Tenbu that was released. This card's really good. Omni Lord, when he enters the field or when you take damage, you just destroy all monsters on the opponent's field for free. So you just get the board wipe them whenever you pretty much feel like it. Last of the size 3 is playing 2 Aliots, just to help maintain the life gain and because he can gain penetrate. Pretty much there for the life gain though. When you take damage, he then gains penetrate, and you gain 2 life. So you take 1 damage, you gain 2 life. That seems pretty fair. Next, we're playing 4 copies of the new 5th Omni Dragon Lord drum. This guy makes the old 5th Omni drum kinda pretty much obsolete. This guy is so much better. One, he has double attack. He still has Soul Guard. But whenever you take damage, you just destroy an opponent's monster on the field, and then you gain 1 life. You don't have to be at 6 or less life for this one. It's not once per turn. It's insane. This card's really stupid. Just pop something. When you take a damage, you pop a monster, and then you gain that life right back. Then we're playing 4 Mirac SDs, mainly because he makes himself a size 0, and then you can proc his effect on either player's turn because it's a counter to take a damage, and then makes all your effects proc off. Then we're playing 4 copies of the new Double SD of Megalith XD, the new edition from the Solar Stripe set as well. This card's pretty good. As first effect, you have a size 2 or greater on your field. He comes size 0. When it enters your field, you can search your deck for any 5th Omni monster or item added to your hand, and then you take 2 damage. So we finally have a searcher for the item, a searcher for any key monster that we want. The 2 life is okay because we can regain that life pretty easily. And then last for the monsters, I'm playing 3 5th Omni Dragon Lord SDs. He can give himself Soul Guard. His skill is counter. Choose a monster on your field, give it top card of your deck into its soul, and then you take a damage. So another way on either player's turn to take a damage, give himself Soul Guard because he has a Soul Guard ability, or give your drum Soul Guard, your Tenbu Soul Guard, or Arcade, or anything like that. Next for the items, we're playing 3 copies of the new Drago Brave item. Well, we're playing 3 because we can search it out, so it's not really a problem seeing it. 5k power, 3 crit, once per turn. When you take damage, you gain a life, you gauge 1, and then if it's your turn, you then get to draw a card. It has Soul Guard, and you have to put a card from your hand into its soul to equip it in 1 gauge, which is sometimes it's kind of weird, but it's an item with Soul Guard that does nothing but gives you pluses for days. So we can make that work out. To the spells, playing 3 Drago Brights. Take a damage, gauge 1, grab any 5th Omni monster from drops in the hand. So it's your recycler and it procs off your effects. Pretty simple. Then we're playing 4 Drago Guts, excuse me. Card's pretty simple to 4 of. You take a damage that's cost and you gain 3 life. Kind of acts like a shield, makes all your effects proc off, get some combos going. Card's just stable. We're playing 4 copies of this new card, Dragon Lord Quake Slash. Pay 1 gauge, take a damage, counter, destroy monster on the opponent's field. And then if you have a card with a drum in its name on your field, the opponent then takes 2 burn damage. So something that, you know, I kind of like to do is I'll have the new drum on board. I'll activate this, take a damage, pay gauge, take a damage, pop something. They take 2 damage. Drum's effect goes off, destroy another monster, and then regain that 1 life. That's while I have like probably something else on the field, like an arcade or the Allied or anything like that. Next, we're playing 4 Drago Wisdoms. It's our Dragon Emperor's Legend clone. We take a damage, gauge 1, draw a card. Gives us resource, makes our effects go off. Only shields I'm playing for the deck are 4 5th Omni Dragon shields. Doesn't require an open center, you just have a 5th Omni on board, just nullify the attack. It's the only shield I've been playing for a while now because we kind of have a closed center. Especially when you have your board going with arcade in the center and then you have your 2 guys on the side. So you can't really play Dragon Lord green or blue shield. So I've just been sticking it with the 5th Omni shield. It's been working out pretty well. Then we're playing 2 copies of Into the Future because why not? This card's really good. You just give all your cards a crit for the turn, rest something or stand something. Because all our guys pretty much have soul guards, so we have the soul to use for it. Then the last 2 cards of the deck are 2 Drago Traps because Drago Trap is a pretty insane card right now. Just pay a gauge, pay 2 life, something on your opponent's field can attack, and that's seen sometimes save you from something so you can just go in the next turn and win. Anyways guys, that is my 5th Omni deck profile of the new stuff. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, make sure you comment down below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you guys next time. This Team Plays for Days signing out.